We're so clear. Oh, he's back already. There he is. Well, that fish. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, right at my feet. There's another one on the Ned rig. Today I'm going to be using two of the most popular cold water bass fishing lures, and the first one is the Shakey head and the second one is the Ned rig. I will be comparing these two and listing off the pros and cons of both of them and putting them up against each other at a pond next to my house and seeing which one performs better. It is currently the 29th of November, but it is in the mid 50s. It is the warmest it's been in 2 weeks about, so I'm gonna really put them to the test. The water is super clear. There's a little bit of algae left, not much, so I'm gonna go to the pond now and have them both tied on and use them in equal amount. Probably switch back and forth every fish or so and just see how they perform. First, I'll give a close-up look of both lures if you do not know what either of them are. This is the Shakey head. It is probably my favorite of the two because you also rig it weedless, so you don't get as much grass, you don't get hung up as much compared to the Ned rig. It's a bigger presentation. I've just seen more success in catching larger fish on this bait, and this is the Ned rig. It is a lot smaller and it has a lot less action, but it really just catches fish, which is its job. So I'm gonna head to the pond now, so I'll see you guys when I get there. Here at the pond, I'm starting at this little cove right here with the opening. I usually have good luck here with bottom baits, so I'm gonna get started fishing. The water is super clear, so I've got two natural colors on, and I have good hopes that I'll catch fish on both of these baits, but the plan is to switch back and forth every time I catch a fish and really see which one gets bit faster. So I'm gonna get to fishing, and I'm going to start with the Ned rig. Now, the Ned rig I've got on my Stratic. I got just a 10-pound fluoro leader tied on, so this bait is a lot of people's absolute favorites for this time of year. I like the Shakey head a little bit better, but it's almost preference. Let's see how long it takes to get a bite. Hopefully the fish are eating today. It's about upper 50s. It is super nice out. There's a fish. Oh, I felt him hit it. He's just right here. He didn't feel too big, but maybe he'll come back. This water's so clear. Oh, he's back already. There he is. It's not a bad one. I don't know if you can really see him. This water is so crazy clear. So it's like, I've never seen this clear. That's a nice fish. Ned rig first fish is a nice one. Super fat. Look at that. Really nice one for the first fish. He ate it and then came right back for it. There you got the Ned rig. That is fish number one for the Ned rig. And it's a nice one. I'm now going to switch to the Shakey head and use it until I get a fish on it, and then continue going back and forth. I've got the Shakey head on my Nasi, and my favorite part about the Shakey head is being able to make it weedless. Even if there's a little bit of grass, sometimes the Shakey head will perform better because you can really get it through the stuff. Nothing here on the Ned rig either. If this shows you guys how difficult these conditions are, that is ice right there on the water. This is in the shade. It is currently 3 p.m. and this is still here. It's not super thin either. It's like actual ice. So these ponds froze over last night. But guess like that first fish, they're still eating, even though this is pretty crazy. Oh, he spit it. I didn't even have time to set the hook. That fish was just swimming right at me. That would have been number 1 on the shaky head. He literally was swimming right at me. I tried to catch up to him, but just didn't have time. Oh, that sucks. That was the next cast, and that fish did this. He stole my worm. So I had him on. He got off. Then next cast, takes my worm. Sorry for the wind noise. I'm guessing it's pretty bad. Well, that fish, after not coming back for the shaky head, I cast it out there with the Ned rig, and he ate the Ned rig. This is right where I had that fish just take my shaky head worm. He took it. I made a bunch more casts, and he never came back. And first cast out there with the Ned rig, he eats it. So that's fish number 2 for the Ned rig, even though I've used the shaky head more. But it just shows that just having that smaller presentation when the water is this cold where there's ice on it is sometimes probably the better choice. Now I'm gonna keep trying to catch one on the shaky head, but I feel like it's Ned rig type of water temperature. Oh, that was a super small fish on the shaky head. That, or they're just really not hitting it hard, but I felt my rod lurch, but it's just this water's so cold, they might just want the Ned rig, honestly. There we go. Fish number 1 on the shaky head. This fish is in super shallow water. It's about the same size, not a bad one. There we have shaky head fish number 1. So now there's 2 on the Ned rig, but I will honestly just keep fishing with both just to really see. So far, it's kind of seeming like they want the Ned rig just because it's smaller, less action, less in their face, I guess, especially for this time of year. There we go. Ned rig fish number 3. Another, not a bad one. They're also pretty this time of year. Look at the red lips, super pretty spots. Ned rig fish number 3. So now I'm gonna try to catch one on the shaky head. There we go. Ned rig fish at the back pond number 2. I've been making about equal casts with the shaky head and the Ned rig. Honestly, probably more casts with the shaky head, but have not been seeing the success that the Ned rig has been. I just really think that this is a lure that can outperform the shaky head in water that's so cold that it was frozen less than 10 hours ago. Oh, right at my feet. I literally made 20 casts in the past few minutes with the shaky head and got nothing, and just switched to the Ned rig and right away got one. So I think that answers the question, that the Ned rig is the dominant lure in super freezing water in the Midwest, at least in ponds. So I'm more of a shaky head kind of person, but this does not surprise me. This thing just flat out catches fish. Two casts later, same spot. I think this is like the 6 Ned rig fish to the 1 shaky head fish, and I've made equal amount of casts, so I think that really shows. There's another one on the Ned rig, right out past this stick. That's a nice fish, really nice one. There he is. No surprise, Ned rig just catches numbers. I really wish I could catch another one on the shaky head, but I think when the weather's like this and the water's like this, the Ned rig sometimes is just a better lure for the situation. Oh, there we go. Right as it hit the water. Shaky head fish. Shaky head fish number 2. Shaky head's getting dominated by the Ned rig, but it's still catching them. Not a bad one. I think that's either fish number 7 or 8. So it's a pretty good amount of fish whenever it's late November. Well, after fishing the rest of both of the ponds, I didn't catch any more fish, have any more bites. So the Ned rig did end up winning, which is no surprise. In freezing water, the lure just catches them. So I think I caught 7 or 8 total, and it was a pretty good day. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and thanks for watching.